insert, delete, computer, my friend. Another one, yes, Kevin. Keyboard. Nikita. Screen. Tabitha. Antenna. Ryan. Part of country. Let's stop by here. And who can tell me what are we going to study? That can call me. Yes, Daddy. Yeah, we are just going to study ICT basics. In ICT basics, we have sugar and genome interface. Let's start by sugar interface. You see that we have two charts. One contains interface. Another one environment. We are going to study interface and its type. Let's continue. All of you, are you seeing here?
Yes!
You see that we have the definition of interface?
Yes.
We have the first word, which is called interface. And also we have its definition. Its definition: interface is a physical devices or connections that allows hardware devices to interact with one another. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Interface, it is the physical devices we have on the computer. Is which one? Abi? We have keyboard. On the interface, it is the physical devices or connections that allows hardware devices to interact with one another. Here they are telling that when we have keyboards, you can interact by using keyboard. Because keyboard is the hardware devices that are going to be used with another one in order to have more information about the computer or something you want on computer. And also we have the examples of interface. First example is graphical user interface. This graphical user interface, it is a type of interface that allows user to interact with electronic devices through visual elements. This graphical user interface, it is the type of interface that helps us to use or interact with one another by using electronic device. And how this graphical user interface has examples. This graphical user interface, it is the example of interface, and also it has some of its examples. We have on the graphical user interface, we have window, we have menu, we have icon, and also pointer. Those are the examples of graphical user interface. I think all of you are getting the meaning of interface and its example. We have the second example, which is called command line interface. And also we have touch interface. These are the examples of interface. I think all of you are getting them. Yes?
Yes.
Let's continue by types of interface. We have two types of interface, which is called sugar interface and the genome interface. Let's start by sugar interface. This sugar interface, it is both desktop and collections of all activities in Excel or laptop. This sugar interface, it is both desktop and collection of all activities in Excel or laptop. Here in the sugar interface, it is where we found all the activities you have done on Excel or laptop. For example, you are going to use a painter as an icon in Excel or laptop. All the activity you were done in Excel or laptops, when you want to go and find them, you can go on sugar interface and you see all the activities in Excel or laptop you have done. I'll continue with the genome interface. Genome interface, it is a graphical user interface. Remember that I have already told you that the graphical user interface, it is the type of interface where that allows hardware devices to interact with one another. I think all of you are getting the meaning of graphical user interface. Who can tell me one example of graphical interface? Yes, it is. Menu, Abi, window. Yes, Shanessa. Pointer. Another one. Babazi. Icon. Aha. You see that we have already understand the examples of graphical user interface. Here we have definition of physical, definition of interface. It is a physical devices or connections that allows hardware devices to interact with one another. This interface helps hardware devices to interact with one another in order to grant more information about something you want. And we have studied the examples of interface. Examples of interface, we have this graphical user interface, command line interface, touch interface. We have types of interface. We have two types of interface. First, we have sugar interface, where we found all the activities in laptop. And also we have genome interface, where we found it is a graphical user interface. Then we have studied definition of interface and the types of interface and its example. Who can tell me the examples of interface? Yes, it is. Window is just the examples of interface, but it is found in the graphical user interface. Mine. Graphical user interface. In the graphical user interface, we have many examples of graphical user interface. What are them? Bruno? Window? Israel? Pointer? Morgan? Icon? Another one? Yes, again. Menu. There are many examples of interface. What are the second and the third examples of interface? Yes, it's good. Sugar and icon interface. Those are the types. Sugar is the types of interface. I need the examples of interface. Yes, Joseph. At interface. That's why we have three examples of interface. Yes, listen. No. One. We have touch interface. The third one is
Command interface.
Command line interface. Then we are done with examples of interface. Who can tell me the two types of interface? More than one type? We have sugar interface. Sugar interface. Another one, yes, Ivana. Genome interface. I think all of you have participated well. Clap for yourself. Take your exercise notebook. All of you, have you finished? I think all of you have finished. And we are going to connect it in a blackboard. What are the two types of interface? Yes, Morgan? You know interface. Another one, write it. We have a sugar interface. Just yes, Joshua. Yes, sugar interface. Second question, these three examples of interface. Yes, right. Yes. Another one. Another one. Vanessa. This is the examples of interface and also the two types of sugar interface. Then we have definition of interface. It is the definition of interface. It is the physical devices or connections that allows hardware devices to interact with one another. And also we have examples of interface, which is graphical user interface, touch interface, command line interface. Types of interface, it is sugar interface and also genome interface. All of you clap for yourself. Let's end here. We meet another time when we are going to see the steps we use in order to enter in the sugar interface. Thank you.